Chief Administrative Officer. This is a big promotion for me, and I thank everybody for joining us today. Sincerely, this is a great day for Arizona in its entirety. It's a great day for Maricopa County, and it's a wonderful day for Cactus League and Cactus League fans. It's wonderful we can all be here announcing some important news. We're always looking for some silver lining, and clearly this is a good example of seeing some things on the horizon that are good for the state of Arizona. The Arizona Office of Tourism is a strong ally with the Cactus League. They're a great partner, and working with Brad Curtis last year and moving forward into the new board, we're excited to see how we can compare our notes and put some good marketing strategies together. And the Cactus League, we're focusing really today on what the economic impact is, but it really is not just a Maricopa County impact. This league impacts the entire state of Arizona, and the spring training efforts that our tourism partners make and the efforts that the support groups that they make, they all go towards driving a tourism message about quality of life in the state of Arizona, and we're very excited to be partnering with Cactus League Spring Training and the other folks to bring this great data to light. As a matter of fact, Arizona Office of Tourism is going to be using this data and is currently working to define our marketing plans for Cactus League, not only this year, but in the years to come. And there's great data in here that shows us what the visitor is looking for, what the visitor experience is for the Cactus League, and how we can help build that effort and build those numbers moving forward. You know, when a Cactus League visitor takes a trip to Sedona or takes their family on an adventure up to the Grand Canyon, we look at that as a real home run for the entire state. Because really that's what these Cactus League dollars do, is they support the entire state. We're very excited about that. We welcome our tourism partners, the different DMOs that help support the marketing efforts. We are grateful for the teams and the efforts that they make. And we're just proud to know that, there's so many tourism assets that the state of Arizona has. We have wonderful resorts, wonderful natural attractions statewide, and we have other unique gems that are really nowhere else to be found in the world. And Cactus League baseball is one of those. And so we're very excited to be part of this and excited about the numbers that are announced, and we look forward to playing a new season coming up. So thanks very much.
Next, I'm pleased to introduce Greg Linneman, the Chief Administrative Officer and General Counsel for the Arizona Commerce Authority. He's going to talk about the value of spring training to the business community.
Thank you, Mark. On behalf of Sandra Watson, the CEO of the Arizona Commerce Authority, our Chairman of the Board, Governor Jan Brewer, our Co-Chairman Jerry Colangelo, and the rest of the Board, we very much appreciate the opportunity to say a few words here today alongside our partners at the Cactus League, the Arizona Office of Tourism, the Arizona Sports and Tourism Authority. For those of us who live here, we know that every February in Arizona there's a palpable excitement in the air, and that's for the start of Cactus League spring training. And today it's exciting to have an updated report that quantifies the tremendous economic impact the Cactus League spring training and indeed the Cactus League year-round has for Arizona. I won't rehash all the numbers, Mark. You mentioned the highlights. We know now that Cactus League spring training literally attracts hundreds of thousands of folks from out of the state and out of the country to Arizona every year to see the spring training games. Alone, they come from places as far away as Belgium and Canada and the United Kingdom. And attendance is indeed up significantly since 2007, which is obviously very exciting. We know from the report that these visitors continue to spend lots and lots of money, which is obviously critical in terms of boosting Arizona's economy. Total economic impact of just spring training over $400 million, over $600 million when you consider year-round activities. Again, those figures also up significantly from 2007. Again, very exciting. At the Arizona Commerce Authority, our mission is to grow and strengthen the Arizona economy by supporting and attracting companies that create jobs. And one of our charges in advancing that mission is to get the word out about Arizona's competitiveness. Let the world know, domestically and internationally, about Arizona's competitive advantages. And to that end, the success of the Cactus League, as documented in this report, obviously dovetails very well with our efforts, in that the Cactus League brings a lot of our target audience to Arizona, where they get to experience the Arizona quality of life firsthand. And while they're here experiencing Arizona quality of life firsthand on a visceral level, some of the things that Mark Stanton talked about, particularly this time of year when the citrus is blooming in Arizona, they have an opportunity to learn, and we have an opportunity to educate them about Arizona-specific business advantages, our competitive business advantages, things like our less burdensome regulatory environment, our favorable tax environment, our low cost of doing business, and then things that they might not yet be aware of, things like our leading innovation ecosystem. We know that from the report that the Cactus League attendance and its demographics actually dovetails even very specifically well with our sub-strategies of getting the word out about Arizona in terms of our target markets, particularly our target markets of California, Mexico, and Canada are all represented very well in spring training games. In particular, we learned from this report that 2 of the 3 leading teams in terms of attendance in the Cactus League are the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers, teams that come from cities where the ACA, as many as you know, recently opened satellite offices to attempt to foster business and economic relationships between the 2 states. It's very exciting for us to hear. Also critical to remember from our perspective, from an economic development perspective, is the issue that Mark Coronado, I'll have to distinguish between the 2 Marks on the panel, talked about in terms of baseball being a year-round industry in Arizona. This is not just a springtime tourism event. The infrastructure in terms of facilities and talent and knowledge and other resources that's supported by the spring training attendance is used year-round in Arizona for activities like the Fall League, for professional tournaments, international professional tournaments, year-round training. Very important from an industry economic development perspective. Again, we're very pleased to be here today to report these findings with our partners. This report, again, shows that more people are coming here experiencing Arizona's quality of life. Again, on behalf of Sandra Watson, Governor Brewer, and Jerry Colangelo, appreciate the opportunity to communicate the importance of today's results as we all work to promote the great state of Arizona. Thank you very much.
Finally, allow me to introduce Tom Sadler, the President and CEO of the Arizona Sports and Tourism Authority, to discuss the return taxpayers are receiving for their ballpark investments.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning. The benefit I have of batting cleanup with this group is I'm not going to have to rehash anything they've already talked about. Did you catch the batting cleanup thing? ASTA is absolutely thrilled to be part of or contributing to this study, to be here at this event today on behalf of my board chair, Jody Harwood, and I have 2 board members here, Jeff Meyer and Brad Wright. Thank you for including us in this. It's an unbelievable set of numbers that was unveiled today. Today was the first time I've seen them. You see, the overall mission for ASTA is to enhance our state's economy and quality of life through the development of professional and amateur sports facilities. I mean, that's at the core of what we do, and it certainly is at the core of what we do in terms of Cactus League. I would think by 2018, ASTA would have distributed plus or minus a few $1 million, $70 to $80 million into the Cactus League facilities through our partnership with the municipalities. Some might ask, why are you doing that? Remember, the overall mission for that is to get these teams to sign long-term leases to stay here, to generate the economic numbers we've talked about here today. So on behalf of my board chair and the rest of the board of directors at ASTA, my hat's off to all of you. Brad Curtis, thank you for putting this thing together, this report, and pushing it through. And have a great holiday, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
So that really will conclude the formal part of this presentation. I think we're all very excited to once again report that the Cactus League is here in December announcing $632 million impact. Opening day for most of us is the February 22nd, 23rd. And we're excited. Many more games with the World Baseball Classic being here in town, and we look forward to a very prosperous and successful spring training. And again, thank you to the executive board, to the association membership, to our elected officials, and to our partners here. Truly, we're a team. We're a big team. We're an influential team, and we're hoping that those that make decisions at the Capitol and other places here in our great city and our great state take a real hard look at what work goes into this, what the investment really means, and how the investment is paying off. So, again, on behalf of the association and all our partners, thank you for coming. Most of us will be around to answer any questions if we need to, and we look forward to seeing you at the ballpark here very, very soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, that's great.